Just need to do an audio test. So I'm gonna use Jack Move Stream to do an audio test. Yo, Jack Move, F you, bro. Jack Move soft. That boy a chump. Oh yeah, I can't hear him. So yeah, let me fix that. Let me fix that.
I doubt it. What Big Cloud do now? I don't know. Somebody came in the chat and said, "Fuck him."
Hey yo.
How did the Ken of Platinum make you feel?
Hey, F Jack Move. Y'all heard it here first. F that man. Y'all can tell him I said it too. What up? What up? I am expecting nothing from this state of play. I'm expecting nothing and very little. This is just all third party. I'm only here so I don't get fined. It starts at 5. I'm just here to kick it with y'all. I'm just here to talk to y'all, man. I'm not here for state of play. I'm here for y'all. Facts. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do Guardians probably like around. This probably ends like 5:30. I'll probably take like a 30-minute break. Start Guardians at 6. Yeah. They show Deathloop again. I'll leave right in the middle of the stream. I'll cut it off. I'll literally just cut it off and walk away. You're right about Final Fantasy 16. We're overdue. We're overdue some Final Fantasy 16 gameplay. If they show that, then this 20 minutes will be worth it. If they show like maybe 4 or 5 minutes of that. But I'm gonna be real. I feel like, yeah, I think I'm gonna live stream the GTA trilogy when it comes out. I think so. I'm gonna be real with you. I think this state of play is completely pointless. I think it's pretty pointless. I feel like if you only have 20 minutes of something to content to show, why not just wait till you have more things to show? You know, I don't really see the point of this. You know how quick 20 minutes is? When you account for certain things, it's really probably going to be 15 minutes. Why not just wait till you have more? At least, 35 minutes. Like, I just don't see the point in this, but I'm here. I'm saying there's no point to it, but here I am watching it and live streaming it. We're not getting no Last of Us multiplayer. They're not showing anything first party, so it's gonna be all third party stuff. If they show 16, then this is it's worth it. Somebody had asked how I feel about Guardians. I mean, my impressions is up. If you haven't seen it, go check out my impressions of Guardians of the Galaxy. Uploaded it this morning. Mostly good things to say about it. I can't wait for Battlefield, bro. I feel like I've been saying that forever. I can't wait for Battlefield. I feel like I played the beta, and I feel like 5 months have passed since the beta. But I still can't wait for some Battlefield. I'm gonna be playing that consistently. That Hogwarts game, huh? I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that Harry Potter game though, because they announced that a while ago. I feel like it's what was it been a year and some change, and we never got to see any actual. We saw like a little trailer, right? A little highly edited trailer, but not much gameplay necessarily. Wish I had vacation day saved up for Battlefield. Oh, I absolutely do, sir. I definitely do. I'm pretty sure I'm taking off. I gotta check if I put it in, but I'm definitely gonna take off like 2 days. Battlefield comes out on a Friday, but I'm still gonna take like Monday and Tuesday off probably. Like I do not want to. I want to dedicate that whole weekend undisturbed, like 5 days straight to Battlefield. That's what I want to do. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Halo Infinite also. I definitely am. Only thing is like Halo Infinite and Battlefield are such two different games. I feel like once you jump from one to another, you kind of have to like recalibrate. You know, kind of got to recalibrate your brain every time you jump from one game to another, especially multiplayer. But I'm gonna be playing both. I mean, being that I didn't like I didn't really play Final Fantasy 15. Definitely looking forward to 16. Hoping it plays better than 15. I was thinking about having a Twitter space for Guardians of the Galaxy sometime this week. I'm not sure though. That's the thing about this community. There'd be a Twitter spaces for 1,000,001 things, but when game releases, dudes don't be holding Twitter spaces for game releases. I find that so odd. Like when there's like news for a game, you know, or some news comes out about a game and it's like a point of contention or a point of drama. Oh man, Twitter Spaces is up immediately. But when a game release, it's like, yo, where the Twitter Spaces at? Like, y'all don't want to talk about this game? Like, what's up? The only reason I'm waiting to make a Twitter Space about Guardians because like I know so many people were on the fence about it. So I know a lot of people aren't gonna get to it like immediately day one. I know more people are picking it up throughout the week, so I want to give like more people a chance to actually play it and have an opinion on it. Or else I would have done one like yesterday or today. But it's the surprise of the year. It's definitely the surprise of the year. I'm not gonna say it's like the game is really good. I'm not gonna say it's amazing. I'm saying it's really good, and it's like the surprise of the year mainly because a lot of people thought it was going to be bad. I thought it was going to be, because of how they showed the game, how the game reveal. I thought it was going to be bad because of the game reveal. So pleasantly surprised. So I have a take. I have a take about Guardians of the Galaxy, right? And people are not gonna like it, right? And I'm not saying it like in a declarative way yet. I'm not gonna say it in a declarative way yet, right? But if Guardians of the Galaxy continues to be as good as I've been playing, if the first 4 hours are an indication of how the rest of the game is going to be, if it only gets better throughout the rest of the game, it's better. It's better than Returnal to me. If the game gets better, then yeah, that's like Returnal is probably like what, maybe like number 4 or 5 on my list as far as like best games to come out this year. It's probably like maybe 4, probably 4 or 5. If Guardians of the Galaxy continues like this, it's topping Returnal for me. No, I'm not. No, it's not Game of the Year at all. No, I wasn't gonna go there. No, come on, man. I'm not one of these dudes. Y'all know I'm not one of these dudes that be like, there's dudes on Twitter that call every single game that come out a Game of the Year. Like, I am not one of them dudes. I am a lot more strict with what I call a Game of the Year contender. These dudes just be throwing out. Hold on. These dudes just be throwing Game of the Year labels on every game all willy-nilly. Just like they giving out Game of the Year like coupons. I'm like, oh, you're Game of the Year. You're Game of the Year. Man, if y'all don't cut it out. Like, Game of the Year is really like losing its weight because y'all just be handing these things out. Like, y'all gotta relax. Y'all got to relax. Stop handing out Game of the Year to every game that comes out. Like, every game that's good is not Game of the Year. Game of the Year are games that absolutely excel in like every aspect. It has to good is not Game of the Year. Great is not even Game of the Year. Game of the Year is supposed to be reserved for games that excel. Games that are in the amazing or exceptional category. Y'all gotta stop throwing this word out. What up, Brat? Appreciate the super chat, dog. Halo Infinite Game of the Year 2021. Hey, it's possible. Listen, the multiplayer is doing half the job. If the single player can pull it off, that's the real question mark. If the single player can pull it off, then but it's releasing in December, so it can't even be Game of the Year this year. It can't even like qualify for. I don't think it could qualify for most shows, like outside of Jeff Keighley shows. I don't think it can even qualify for anything else because it releases so late. But if it did qualify, depending on that story, it could be. It could be. What is my game of the year as of right now? My game of the year as of right now, I think Resident Evil Village still stands as my game of the year. Death's Door is probably my runner-up right now. Yeah, I think it still stands. I think Resident Evil still stands for me, and Death's Door is right behind it. But to me, even though I love Resident Evil Village, I'll tell you right now, if Resident Evil Village released in a lot of other years, or you put it up against some of my previous game of the years, it wouldn't stand a chance. That's why I'm like, Resident Evil Village is not a true game of the year. It's game of the year because there's a void of a runaway game of the year, in my opinion. There's not like a runaway game of the year. Like, like when there's years where you're like, listen, it's out of these two games. Out of these two games that, like, when God of War and Red Dead Redemption released in that year, you listen, you were like, listen, those other three games in that category, y'all are just there just to show up. You know, y'all are there just to get like that title, like, oh, my game was nominated for Game of the Year, but you knew you wasn't gonna win. This year, honestly, don't know who could win. Honestly, don't know who's gonna win. Have no idea. No clue. No clue. So I couldn't even tell you who's going to be nominated. So I'm pretty sure Metroid is, even though I didn't play Metroid. Just from what people are telling me, I would guess Metroid is going to be nominated. Um, Metroid is going to be nominated. What else? They usually put like an indie game in there. Maybe Death's Door. What else? What else? What else? What else is a nominee this year? That's what I'm saying. Like nothing's like just necessarily jumping out at me. Oh, Tales of Arise is going to be nominated. I think Tales of okay, I'll say Tales of Arise. Um, Metroid Dread. Let's get 5. Tales of Arise, Metroid Dread, uh maybe Death's Door. Nah, Kana not gonna be nominated. I don't think Kana's gonna be nominated. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna go full screen when the show starts. Uh oh, Deathloop maybe. I could see Deathloop make I didn't like Deathloop, but I could probably see Deathloop being in there. Deathloop, Tales of Arise, Deathloop, Tales of Arise, um, Death's Door, Metroid. And maybe they might throw in Ratchet. Maybe. I don't know. I could see that being it though. They might throw in Psychonauts too. They might throw that in there. That's a possibility. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. But to me, there's no runaway. Like it's up in the air. It's very much up in the air. Oh, and of course, like I said, Resident Evil 8. But it's up in the air between like maybe 6 games. Nobody has a runaway winner. Will they count Mass Effect Legendary? That what was it? The Golden Joystick Awards for some reason counted Mass Effect Legendary Edition, but I doubt Jeff Keighley's show will do that. The problem with Ratchet and Clank was even with the riffs, even with the riffs, the game wasn't as dynamic as you thought it might be. Right. What would have honestly, I think that game needed more riffs. I think it needed more riffs. And honestly, you know what I thought you could do in that game when like before I played it, like early on when they revealed it, I thought you could make your own riffs essentially, like just shoot a rift anywhere and just appear behind it. Um, but it's like designated riffs. And honestly, if they gave Rivet, if they had more Rift gameplay, right? And they gave Rivet her own unique move set, then that would have been like a game of the year nominee for me. But essentially, you're playing as a Ratchet clone with a different alternate story that converges at some point. That's that's all it really was. I'm not tripping, right? You couldn't make your own riffs in that game, right? Am I forgetting? I platinum the game, like, so I should know that. But you couldn't actually make your own riffs unless I'm forgetting something. It's just you could just go through the riffs that were there. Can remasters be nominated for Game of the Year? I don't think so. I know remakes can be nominated for Game of the Year because like Resident Evil 2 remake was, but I don't think a remaster should or could be could be nominated. I don't think it deserves it. I think it should only be remakes. People didn't like the Returnal Mickey Mouse tweet. And the thing about that tweet is that tweet was such a joke. Like, bruh, I'm not actually like downing people if you beat Returnal after the patch. The amount of people who took that so personally, I'm like, you insecure bastards. Like that tweet was such a tongue in cheek joke. I'm like, why do people take this so serious? Like, I don't get it. I wasn't actually gatekeeping. It was a joke. Like is what was that other game that got a patch? Um, there's been a few games that got a patch that made it like that fix things that make it slightly easier. And whenever that happens, we be like, listen, if you ain't beat the game before this, that trophy don't count. Like we say that all the time. It's it's not that serious that you got to be upset about it. It's weird, bro. I think a lot of gamers are just insecure in their ability. Like if somebody said like, hey, if you get this trophy, you know, after this patch, it don't count. I'd be like, all right, fam. I'm gonna go ahead and get that platinum trophy. I'll meet you on the flip side. Like, you think I'm gonna care? Like, I just don't get why people take it so serious. Like, bro, it doesn't matter. Yeah, God of War Ascension. Yeah, God of War Ascension definitely did that. It was that like elevator level. I think. I think it was like an elevator level, and you had to like you were trapped on an elevator. You had to kill all the enemies that were appearing, and it wasn't even that hard. It wasn't even that hard either, right? Like I remember hearing about that difficulty, the difficulty of that part before I got to it, and then I got to it, and I was like, "Yo, I'm about to get destroyed." And I beat it on like my third try. I'm like, "This is what y'all was complaining about. This is it." And I beat it before the patch, so I was like, "Really? This is it?" Like, people always hype up how hard something is, and it's never really that hard. It's just their lack of skill. I'm still waiting on a Kane and New Game Plus. That's what I'm waiting on to get the platinum trophy. Like, and I know it's coming because they haven't denied that it's coming. They just said they're taking a break, right? Because like they needed a little vacation, but I'm not rebeating that entire game, and I'm not capturing all the rot, doing all that stuff over again for the platinum trophy. No, give me New Game Plus. Not doing that. BG, you're expecting to be disappointed, right? It's just a 20-minute email. I'm not going to be disappointed because I'm not expecting anything at all. Like I know not to expect anything, so I'm not going to be disappointed. My most anticipated game for 2022, off the top of my head, probably God of War. Behind that, probably be Dying Light 2. Yeah, I'll say Dying Light 2, God of War. Mm, 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 mm. I'm really interested in Stalker 2. Like, never played the first one, but I'm really interested in this second one. Cause isn't it almost like a FPS sim, right? Isn't it like a super sim, like one of those where it's like there's like all there's like extreme ballistics and bullet drops and I'm not sure if it's like that. Isn't it like Arma? I don't know. I'm thinking it's like Arma, but I'm not sure. It can't be. It can't be a FPS sim because like it's on Xbox. And that's like FPS sims wouldn't do very well with a casual audience. And I'm not saying Xbox dudes are casual, but you get what I'm saying. Like you can't put like FPS sims are usually very much reserved for PC gamers. They're the only ones who really play FPS sims. Oh, we got 30 seconds. All right, let me open this up. Let me adjust the volume. Y'all let me know if I need to turn the audio up. All right. Let me know if I need to turn it up or down.
Spectacular show of guts, glory, and gore for you today.
What is this? What in God's name?
Your face on TV.
What am I looking at?
Hunting time! Hunter G! Oh, yeah!
This looks like another failed experiment multiplayer game that PlayStation is like making a deal for. What is this?
Got it, Senpai.
I'm so very confused. So PlayStation realized they're lacking multiplayer games, right? So they just be making deals with like any like developer coming out of a trash can to like, hey, you got a multiplayer game? Oh, put it on PlayStation, right? There, it's bad. It's bad out here.
War. War sucks. In a world full of war, where war is, just doesn't have anything to do with politics or race or imperialism. Out there, we look to each other and to our thick arms.
You done?
And you're like, how did they get them that thick? Is this like an alternate reality where arms are just that thick, or are they robot arms? Our last hope is arms.
Luca, focus.
Okay, sorry, for real. PlayStation promo time.
Yep.
I'm just supposed to introduce our band and the game about our band, right? Ooh, can we do something fun with it? Like, can we be like, why is it called State of Play? What are we, the president? What are we, the...
We've talked about these jokes.
Ooh,
Hey,
breaking
you.
the fourth wall.
Hi, we're still driving. Jay, I heard back from the mix engineer, and she's cool with getting song stems on Sunday.
Itsu! How's the PlayStation blog post going?
Are hashtags too much? I want to reach more people, but I don't think I trust people who use hashtags.
Itsu, you're the best at this.
I'm proud of you.
I just do things.
Carter, what you working on?
Just a little audio filter I cooked up for debug here.
Can debug make me sound like a demon?
Okay. Give me one more run through and we'll take a proper break, yeah?
Okay, hi.
PlayStation, respect my
We
time.
Are OFK is a new music biopic game about
Y'all
us
wake me up
in
when it's something I
pop
care
group
about.
OFK. It's a 5-episode series about how we started the band here in Los Angeles and how so far we have not screwed it up. You get dialogue choices and texting and flirting, and each episode lets you play an interactive music video of a new song from our debut EP. That's 5 episodes, 5 songs. And if you join our mailing list today, you get a life-size cutout of our whole band wearing nothing but PlayStation 5 DualSense controllers.
Oh, God.
No.
Nope.
Okay, the cutout is still TBD, but We Are OFK is coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 in 2022. The future.
The future, thick arms. We are OFK.
This is how I imagine like
love you.
this is how like I imagine weird social reject
next.
PlayStation fanboys sound like. Oh hell no. Oh yeah, cut this off, bruh. Cut it off.
Did you all see that? Giant bug snacks!
Gosh, we might be witnessing a prehistoric species somehow preserved at the bottom of the ocean.
We need to form an expedition.
Bro? Has anybody seen my hat?
Snacks with hats? That's adorable. And that's not all, buddy. Ta-da! We finally finished your huts. So keep checking your mail, do some redecorating, and before you know it, this'll feel like home.
Can we stop wasting time and get on with this expedition before I'm as
I
old
cannot
as
believe.
Zelda?
Do y'all want to hear this? Let me know if y'all want to hear this. Otherwise, I'm just gonna talk. Listen, like I said, I wasn't expecting much, so I can't be disappointed, right? So you can't show me anything that would. You can't show me anything that that would disappoint me, but you could show me things that would upset me. Like, why are you showing this? I don't want to see this. I don't want to see none of this stuff, really, but I definitely don't want to see anything about bug snacks. Like, why are y'all even, like, entertaining the dudes who made this game? What is this, Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't know why I said that. I just saw... Oh, it is, ain't it?
And we hope you enjoyed the show. Freddy and the gang are pretty
It is.
tired, but they'll be back again next week.
And I don't like this. I don't care about Five Nights at Freddy's either.
Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex is now closed, initiating nighttime protocols.
No, no! Wait, I'm still here!
Lights on! I warned you! I warned you!
You should be able to escape when the security doors reopen at 6 a.m. Until then, keep moving and try not to draw attention to yourself. If there is another way out, I will help you find it.
How many minutes left? 10, technically. It should be around 10. So...
Please make your way to the front of the building, where you will be given novelty glasses, a voucher for 1 free soda refill, and where you will sign a legal disclaimer releasing us of all liability for anything that might have happened during your visit. Have an awesome night, and we'll see you again soon.
If you say you're gonna show third-party stuff, okay, that there's plenty of third-party stuff that we care about, but you're reaching like deep down into the garbage bag of like third-party things we definitely don't want to see or don't care about. Y'all reaching deep down in there. Oh, Death's Door, hold on. Finally something good. Finally some good food. Death's Door DLC? Oh, it's not on PlayStation. I forgot. I beat this on PC. Yeah, I forgot Death's Door isn't on PlayStation 5 yet. It's not on PlayStation. Not gonna lie, I might recop that just to support it. You know, sometimes I do stuff like that. You know, just support the developer. Might recop that. I don't know, maybe. What is this? Mod Nation Racers? This the spiritual successor? Kart Rider Drift. Oh, it's a free-to-play kart racing game. They couldn't have come up with a more like generic name than that. That definitely looked like Mod Nation Racers though. Is that Black Bayonetta? Who's this? Like the hell? Dolores. Okay, it's a 2D fighting game. Oh, it's King of Fighters. Is she a new character? I didn't recognize her. As soon as they showed the rest of the cast, I'm like, oh, it's King of Fighters. Yes, Death's Door is very good. Buy it. Buy Death's Door without question. Especially since it's only like $20. Absolutely. It's gonna be some of the best $20 you've ever spent.
Escape is futile. Looks like you're in need of your
What the hell is this? It's a nurse murdering people? Is this Typhoid Mary?
Hi everyone, I'm Emily, also known as Norsteph. Today we're excited to share First Class Trouble with you. First Class Trouble is an online social deduction game featuring a dangerous cocktail of difficult decisions and wacky possibilities.
Before you hop into a match, check out the range of customization options available to you. As you play, you'll unlock even more, so don't forget to come back to your
It looked like the Black Bond dressing simulator.
recent match we played.
That was a good one. When the round begins, you'll be assigned a secret role of either a resident or a personoid.
So this is me, I played as a resident in this
This is Among Us for rich niggas, literally.
ISS Alicia.
And I got to play as a personoid. So my game was all about deception and traps, stopping the residents at all costs.
Great outfit that you have on there.
Thank you. The most important question is, who can you trust?
Yeah, exactly. And I thought you and I were working together.
I know, right?
Sometimes going with your gut doesn't work out.
Sorry, Dave. I don't have that problem.
You sabotaged the oxygen. Well done.
When a system is sabotaged or a trap is sprung, this is a good time to start casting doubt on the loyalty of the other residents.
Yeah, you had me so convinced. You did such a great job. I even helped you take him out. You really got me on this game. I never suspected you at any point.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, here it is.
This is literally Among Us as rich people. Y'all are not even trying no more. But this is what happens when something is successful. When something is successful, you can just count down, you know.
And remember, be careful who you trust, because in first-class trouble, cocktails last longer than friendship.
You can. It's just a countdown until you see some clones for it.
When First Class Trouble arrives to PS4 and PS5 next month. PlayStation Plus members will be able to download the PS4 and PS5 versions at no extra cost starting November 2nd.
Once again, PlayStation trying to like just bring on some random old multiplayer games, anything they can. Is this Final Fantasy finally? Let's see. Tri-Ace.
Scanning craft.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not Final Fantasy.
Activity detected. Readying third
Starboard
strike.
thrusters to full power.
There's no time.
No way!
Abandoned ship. All crew members.
Why does this look like the game that Blandrew likes? I'm pretty sure it's not. What's that game, that RPG on Nintendo Switch that Bond and Blandrew be talking about so much? I'm pretty sure this is not what that is, but it looks like it. That frame rate though?
Are you quite all right?
If it's help you're offering, then it's help I'm taking.
Bruh. Game literally hitting 10 frames.
Damn near the full Federation fleet's moving in on us.
So it's Star Ocean.
Wish I could say we're good. But the Fed saw to it we aren't.
The crew of the Aegis needs you. Good luck, Ray.
I can't exactly hate on games that be I guess as long as it's early. If it's an early game, then the frame rate looking like that is fine, I guess. You gotta credit them for their bravery to show their game and not in the best condition, I guess.
By mine own hands.
If humanity should persist as it has, never will it find total freedom from sorrow.
What hope do we hold should they descend upon us now?
If you dare turn your back to this, I swear I'll destroy the Federation ship by ship until there's not a damn thing left.
The Divine Force? Oh, Star Ocean, the Divine. Yeah, I don't have any experience in any Star Ocean games. It's not really anything I'm interested in. But if y'all excited about it, cool. I'm not gonna hate on y'all. Good time. If y'all like it, I love it. Not really. If y'all like it, I hate on it. But I'm not gonna hate on it right now. I've been seeing people get hyped for this game. I'm not sure why. Let me see. Let me look at it.
Like any other day, Billy sets out on another job.
Looks like he's reading the letter he received. The job seems simple enough. Billy arrives at Cornfield Station. He needs to meet Professor Vincent, who should be nearby.
Yeah, ain't no way I'm playing this.
Oh, there's an old lady up ahead.
This is definitely not my type of game.
You can engage with various people. Sometimes to buy goods, or simply ask for directions. On certain occasions, the crew is available to travel together. During world map travel, you can encounter various events, some bigger than others. In this case, a flock of sheep blocking the road.
Why do the sheep have Tourette's? Why are they shaking like that? They look like marshmallows with black heads at the top.
They have arrived near their destination. Billy heads towards an eerie-looking mansion to fulfill his simple task, of course. He's greeted by who seems like the owner. The job is to pick up a mysterious artifact and deliver it to Professor Vincent. Looks like it's kept in the mansion's basement, leaving behind the unsettling signs on the wall. Billy enters the basement chamber.
That man about to kill you and eat your body. Watch out. Yep, see, I told you, called it. I was close. I knew he was about to set him up.
Turns out that the job is not going to be so simple after all. Ever since leaving the mansion, strange-looking creatures constantly appear. Here he is surrounded by a mob, striking and sticking the blade into enemies to pull and throw them around. During his travels, Billy needs to resort to his survival instincts and make use of whatever he has to
Yeah, I don't like survival games, so this is a big skip for me.
exposed to the harsh side of Mother Nature. A desert
I hate games like this.
is one such
I
place.
hate these type of games.
Finding safe places to camp and cooking up food is all part of the journey.
I literally any game where I have to start a fire, find wood, and find food. If I have to do that type of stuff, I'm not playing the game. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. I hate those type of games. They're so, like, to me, it's just I hate that task. Oh, find firewood so you don't freeze to death. Find food so you don't starve to death. I hate these type of games. I don't. That's why I don't play survival games.
More often not. Oh my. World of little devil inside.
That's our show. We hope you enjoyed this peek into what's to come on PlayStation. See you next time.
You didn't like Red Dead Redemption? That was my least favorite part of Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I beat Red Dead Redemption, but to me, that was the worst part of the game. Feed your horse, brush your horse, do this to your horse, feed your like. I hate micromanaging stuff in games. I hate that type of stuff. Like micromanaging stuff in games is like yo, I already have to like micromanage things in life, right? I micromanage my whole life. Like I'm the manager, and you know, between me and my wife, I'm the manager. I manage things, so I don't want to go on a video game and have to manage things when I already manage my life and my household and juggle a million things. I don't want to get on a game and do it. Have to feed my horse. Got to make sure my horse is starving and all that stuff. Hate it. Well, that's it. They didn't show anything I cared about. But I didn't expect them to, so I'm not like mad at it. They you know, it was we were given a disclaimer. We were given a disclaimer, so I'm not like mad or anything. I'm not like mad, not disappointed. Oh, yes, sir. My good, let me see. my good friend and artist has just sent me my Guardians of the Galaxy custom thumbnail. Whoops, can't be showing all y'all my downloads, even though y'all, it doesn't say anything. I wish there was a way. Is there a way to, like, when you have a window on your second screen, to make everything open on the second screen? Is there a way to do that? Because I got two monitors. I hate when I open up something on the second screen and it opens on the first screen. Like, then you click on something else and it opens on the first screen. I hate that. Is there a way to fix that? I'm sure there is. I'm just too lazy to like figure it out. Yes, sir. And he did one without the mask. Hold on. Yeah, the mask is definitely better. Mask looks fire. Both look fire though. My boy be doing his thing, dog. Like, stop playing with this man, bruh. Stop playing with this man. All right. PlayStation got the nerve to tweet out, "That's it for this episode of State of Play. What was your favorite reveal?" Absolutely nothing. So okay, I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right? Y'all let me know if I'm a dirtbag for this, right? So as y'all know, I have an artist that does, that creates these thumbnails for the playthroughs that I do, right? And of course, I pay him, his rate, and I pay him very well. Oh, by the way, shout out, thank you for the super chat. Quicksilver 0922. Thanks, BG, for making this watchable. Appreciate the super chat, right? So yeah, he makes my my thumbnails whatever I want, right? And pay him whatever his rate is. He's got it's his rate is up there, right? And I pay him, you do quality work, I'm willing to pay you, the money that comes with that. Am I a scumbag because I don't necessarily want everybody to know how to get in contact with him, because I'm worried then everybody's going to be hitting him up to do work, to make art, and then he's not going to be able to, like, make my art. Am I wrong for that? Y'all keep it real. Am I a scumbag for that? Because I want him to make money. Trust me, when somebody makes a quality product, hey man, I want you to get all the money. But at the same time, I don't want you to like just not be able to make art for me no more. Am I wrong for that? I'm getting a whole bunch of no's and yes. Because if he wanted, he could also like claim his work on Twitter. Like, he's on Twitter. If he wanted to, he could claim it. Like, he could quote tweet it, but he doesn't. I mean, he could if he wanted to. Like, I don't know if he cares that much. But that's the only reason I haven't like just put it out there who he is. All right. Omega Mint. Thanks for the entertainment, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, sir. So I'm gonna go on and get out of here. I'm gonna take a little break and then stream Guardians a little bit later. Yeah, appreciate everybody who came through to watch. You know, y'all make it easier to watch these things. So I appreciate y'all too. Cause just watching this thing by itself would definitely be boring. So yeah, hit the subscribe button if you're not. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. And follow me on Twitter if you're not, all right? I'll be playing that Guardians in probably about an hour. I need a little break. Yeah. I'll catch y'all next time, all right?